sequence that can help to relieve pain in your knee. I know many of us suffer with chronic knee pain, and we have some videos out there about different exercises, like a full yoga therapy protocol you can do for your knee pain. So you can check that out. It's 3 different parts that all combine together to create one big yoga therapy sequence. However, for many of us, as you manage your knee pain, you'll find that maybe you go on a hike or you walk in certain shoes and you wake up the next day and you kind of re-aggravated that chronic pain. This sequence I'll take you through today is something that you can do for yourself daily or multiple times a day to help relieve your knee pain and restore the health in the joint. So hopefully this can empower you to take your wellness into your own hands. So let's get started with just a few simple moves that you can do yourself at home. The first move we're going to do is a self-massage, and there's actually 3 parts to this. So the first thing you want to do is cup your hand like this. So you see how it creates kind of a dome shape? And you can take the hand, now when you do it yourself, the fingers will be pointing towards the foot, and you're just going to get the kneecap into this hollow part of the hands, and allow yourself to give a few rotations one way, and a few rotations the other way. I would do at least 3 if you're in a rush, but if you've got time, you can take this a few rounds, maybe 10 times each way, and maybe a couple times each way. So once you've done your massage, the first sequence of massage, we start with our second part of the massage, which is to find mobility through the kneecap. So you're going to find your kneecap. So here it is. I can feel the top and the bottom, and I can feel the 2 sides. So you can take the index fingers and the thumbs, support the kneecap, and press the thumbs to press the kneecap over to one side. Use the index fingers to press to the other side. So it's a very micro movement, but very powerful in breaking up scar tissue, breaking up fascia. Ooh, I can even feel it in your knee right now, a little snap, crackle, pop. All right, once you've done a few times each way with the index fingers and thumbs side to side, now it's time to go up and down. So finding the edges of the kneecap, the top and the bottom, you can take your thumb and just pressing back and forth, wiggling the kneecap within the joint. Okay, so once we've got this mobility taken care of, we're going to move on to the third step of this self-massage. So this is going to involve you kind of closing your eyes and touching your body like it's your first time. So it's much easier, rather than looking at the knee, to close your eyes and touch the knee. So first things first, find the shin bone. And once you have the shin bone, which is easy to find, you can start to take the thumb and allow it to slide over to the side. And as soon as you feel any sort of indent, any sort of soft spot, there's one, I'm going to stop. And I'm just going to press gently into this spot, breathing in and out through the nose. And maybe if there's a little extra tension, you can give a little massage, making counterclockwise circles to release the energy. And when you feel like it's relaxing, very slowly close your eyes and start to move around. Find the next soft spot and stop there. Again, pressing and circling. So you're going to do this all around the knee joint. And every time you come to a fleshy spot, you're going to stop, press, breathe, and after some time, ending with a little counterclockwise circle. So again, taking it all around the full circumference of the knee, the full perimeter of the knee, and ending, the last pressure point is going to be next to the shin bone on the other side, so about here. And you'll know you're finished when, with closed eyes, your thumb finds the shin bone once again. You know you've made your full round. The self-massage is really important, and if you've got some Tiger Balm or something you can put on the knee while you do this, even better. Now that we've done that little bit of self-massage, we can start to take more dynamic movements with the leg, and this has to do with compressing and contracting the joint. So we want to extend and compress. So first things first, Arvind, you're going to bend this outside leg. Take the hand like this, kind of like your little dog puppet, and take it underneath the knee joint. Now the other hand's going to go on top, So you've got this underneath the joint. Point the toes and extend the leg long. So you want the toes pointed and you're reaching energy all the way up the leg. Try to extend the foot as far as you can. Try to touch my hand. And now squeeze the heel towards the butt and compress the hands. Yeah, squeeze as tight as you can. And now extend again. Always keeping the toes pointed and taking that full extension. Try to get the leg as straight as you can. And now try to squeeze it as tight as you can. Compress it as much as you can. All right, go ahead and take a rest. You want to do this on both sides of the leg, and you want to do it at least 5 times to begin with. And as you start to build more mobility in the knee joint, you can even extend it up to about 10 or 15 times to get that mobility in the joint going. Make sure that those hands are wedged up there in the knee joint so that you are compressing into the hands. If that doesn't feel good for the knee, take it, but take it less times. So if you're experiencing a little bit of tightness in the knee while you do it, then start with maybe 3 rounds only, and then move on to this next exercise. And eventually you can build up towards your 10 or 15 of those extensions and compressions. The next thing we're going to do, we want to take a prop. So any sort of towel that you have at home, or even like a big shirt, you can fold up. You just want a little bit of cushion for underneath the joint. So bend your knee, and I'm just going to place this right under the joint. Go ahead and extend the leg straight. And now, this is a really subtle movement. So it's more about the action of the leg. So actually relax your knee. See how I can stick my hand under his knee, right? So now I want you to press your knee down and press into my hand. So now my hand is trapped underneath his leg. I can't pull it out. So release my hand, relax. Now I can get the hand out. So this is what you want to do. So you can even practice by putting your hand under your knee joint just to feel that pressure. And then of course you can always do this with the cushion. So Arvind, you're going to press the knee to the floor. The back of the knee, you're going to press it as far into the blanket as you can. Now relieve and relax, lifting up. Press and relieve. So it's that subtle. So hard to kind of see in the video, but if you do what I suggested, placing the hand underneath the knee joint, that's when you can really feel the back of the knee pressing into the hand or into the cushion. So do this several times, again, starting with at least 3 repetitions, moving up to about 15 repetitions. I know it seems like a very simple movement, but it's extremely powerful for strengthening the ligaments, the tendons, and also like reprogramming the nerves and how they respond. So doing this type of simple action repetitively can really start to open up the mobility of the knee joint and relieve a lot of that pain. So combine this with the self-massage we discussed earlier, you should start to see a lot of improvement in the strength, the flexibility, and the mobility of your knee, a lot of relief of that knee pain. I know for me it was a lifesaver. So I'm glad to share this information with you. Good luck experimenting in your own bodies. Love to hear how it's been helping you. Namaste, yogis.